So I just did this 6-mile run. I'm coming back to this place where, you know, my uncle was killed by a you would call a psychopath, a serial killer, a narcissist. I came up under the very unfortunate control thumb of, you could apply all those terms, but God's not going to have any semantic conversation with you. You know, these people are demons, they're deceivers, and they use and abuse, and it's all them. You know, a good person just wants to see you free and wants to see you win. But these people, they want to control you. You see pedophile, you see emotional child molester that wrecks the X to gets the checks and to win. What? You're the more diabolical, demonic, debaucherous, deceptive fucking piece of shit. You won. Child abuser, it's child abuse. I sent the professionals, the PhDs, just explaining just exactly how damaging this was for the child. And it went on. My mother had me locked up from 7 to 17 off and on. And just so she could get a check, she was already getting a bunch of checks so she could get another check and no one would find out what was going on. And she didn't have to do her job. She didn't have to put me in that situation. I was happy to find myself places to live several times, but she would come chase me down and grab me and get me thrown back. And she would rat me out if she saw me on the corner of the street. The only person knowing that I was supposed to be locked up, because she was doing it to me. It's just like fucking hell. But she didn't want to get called out. And she calls me and she says, I'm the bad person till this day to protect this herself, to put the blame on me. I was 7 years old. My sister saw that shit. She raised me more than my mom. She's only my sister because of this. I have tons of surrogate mothers that I owe thanks to. And I give that thanks for real by being a surrogate father to a lot of young people, a lot of, regardless of age, people who have been down and out, the people that nobody helps. But I see the character that they've cultivated in them, and it takes one to know one. And I've, you know, each one of them had told me that I had saved their lives. Unfortunately, 2 of them fell to drugs and alcohol. 3 of them fell to drugs and alcohol. And, you know, I think one of them had become, 2 of them actually, an older. Listen, we're all fighting the selfish disease, okay? You know, you're either going to become that valiant John Wayne that does what he says, earns a little more than the average cat because of it. You know what I mean? And stands up to evil, does not tolerate evil, is going to get his wings in the next level. And that's all I care about. I did that swim yesterday. I just did oh, that's a nice little boat. That'll be fun to just cruise out on for a couple of days, right? Get up. Anyway, you know, so when I was a young man, I fought with adults about the way they were treating the one adult, or the way he was treating his kid in a restaurant. You know, I've always been the enemy of child abusers, you know, and I think actually that is the one place where I've seen it, man. People just lose their soul and they walk around preaching as if they're the fucking, you know, best gospel in the world. But they're the worst living examples, and they've lived the worst. They have the highest skeletons in their closets. It's amazing. And once you become an old school gym killer, that's a channel on YouTube. You know, you too will be able to see these people from a mile away, son. And you know, I'm only where I'm at, and thank God I adopted this modality, because man, does it get you lightning speed ahead of the rest. Is listening to old schoolers, recognizing the old schoolers who have the results I want, and not just listening to them, but fucking interrogating them and telling them how much I respect them and how much I see that they've got something special going on, and will they please show me what it is. Even if I am old in age, I missed a bunch of steps because And true story, because my mom locked me up. I started, you know what I mean? It was like some Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy awakening. Fucking, I've been an alien ever since, too. You know, and I'm telling you, man, so I've lived a lot of hard lessons, but I have a lot of hard lessons that I can listen to from other people and learn. You know, I have a great exchange with somebody like-minded, you know, a go-getter like-minded like myself. And divine timing is a real thing, and I'm showing up here to the corner. I hope I'm not doing this wrong. Actually, let me just do this more safely. Better. Because I think I could drop into this corner. Whoa. I'm so almost learned a little bit about divine timing. And it's interesting how I kind of came up with an action-packed part 2, the after run. Yeah, right. And so nutritional diversity, also a channel on YouTube, is a super diet that I've been studying. I am the lead student worldwide on that uses a lot of species we don't know, we haven't used too much before, and it's not, it's you know, species that are given to us by God in the wild here. Seriously, next level nutrition. That's nutritionaldiversity.com or nutritional diversity. Permaculture farming is a search word, and it's an underground movement now, but this is the way that all athletes at least are going to want to eat as soon as they learn about it, right? And we have a club over there at nutritionaldiversity.com, and that's worth getting into. So this, if you want to, if you believe that nature is the best medicine, and that an all-natural diet can be actually the best thing that ever happened to you. It's definitely for those of you who are stacking, because let's just face it, you know, a lot of problems have come from injecting and trying to get to the next level that way. And I've never done that, so I don't really know. I can't really speak on it to much more extent that I've looked at modern medicine as a whole as something you want to resort to. That's excellent. It's super advanced. I don't want to take anything from it. And the professionals and doctors that have advanced everything, especially in emergency medicine. What's up, Mother Russia over there back in Albuquerque, saving lives in the emergency room. I mean, fuck, salute, respect to all my old schoolers that really steered me right when I was coming up, man. I was just like, fuck, I need to listen to these guys that have their families a bit more together and principle, you know. I'm really glad I had that option to gravitate towards at all. And yeah, you know, we're blessed in this life if you can well, so here we are. We've been blessed with this farmhouse too. This chicken, one hell of a thing, right? You can go to VoodooBreaker.com and recognize that, huh? What's up, Maria? What's up, Maria? Like, it's a good 16 animals. So that's an indigenous chicken, that dodo bird looking thing. has a great little sound it makes. Song it sings better put. I bet you the eggs, I can never find them. But there's something else. There's a lot of people that do quail eggs here actually. Quail was something big from, they're out in New Mexico, but this is tropical quail, right? So, anyway, here we are. Taking care of business. Home sweet home. Little animals everywhere. Huh. What's up, Choco? What's up, Choco? What's up, Alice? So what's up, man? You ever seen happen? Oh, look at them. Oh, the pandilla, la pandilla. Even the kitty. Check it out, the new supercar. Check it out. All you Lamborghini owners are crying now, huh? So, just finishing up a new spot here. Have no fear. Right? You just keep going little by little. So I was gonna do this apartment with one person and let them pick out the stuff, the tile and stuff. But they didn't want to do it. So I hope you like what I picked out. Or I don't know what you think. But I had this furniture picked out, you know, just as a present. And I thought, you know, we'd have some special assembly. Bathroom's not totally done yet, but I got nice stuff, nice hardware for it. And air conditioning super cold. And I fixed, you know, I built it, and like I said, I left it. I didn't really put the colors or anything. And this is just the base coat right here. And I just set it up real fast to show it. Those were my pillow last night. Talk about hardcore, right? But hardcore is sleeping on the floor. And I love that too. And usually in this room, that's what I used to do when I was here working on it little by little. But you know, and that's the thing. I mean, I did, you know, you could come at it with a couple $5,000, but I didn't have a couple $5,000. So I just took a couple hundred every now and then. Each time I was here, I would do something. I was hoping this person would come visit and we'd do it together and she could learn how that would come together, right? Check out this high-speed fan here. But, you know, you can't get everything you want. And sometimes you gotta let go of what's not serving you. And sometimes you gotta just keep putting the work in until you get there. As David Goggins says, you know, if you're not getting the results you want, go harder. Keep going. Go harder. I'm telling you, man, you can stick that on the front of an airplane. Woo! See, I take my time and select the right, and rather than just, okay, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good, I find out what's functional. And then, because this is from the ground up, I'm just scrounging change together. I'm doing a little thing. This right here, this little bit, because I'm just coming back to life. I know I'm a go-getter. I've been a go-getter many times before. But I actually took that dive where I cursed God. And I had been 10 years committed Christian church calling in 6 different cities. Linebackers in the NFL now will tell you back before they were in the NFL and they were missionaries, I was the best missionary assistant. You know, I would drive them around and invite them for dinner and take them out for dinner, and we'd hit some appointments, and they knew that taking me to the hood, I would help them branch to communication, you know? So I was a part of a lot of the miracles, and I didn't really drink too much, or nothing. Very, very clean. I was in the military, no honorably served, no tolerance policy, right? I was totally clean most of it, all that whole time, with this church commitment, church responsibility, church calling, and then this nightmare happened to me. We're not going to go into it, but wrecked the ex to get the checks, and my daughter was 10. She couldn't stop saying my daddy this and my daddy that. I was her hero, and her mother has brainwashed her to now she's 21, and she was wanting nothing to do with me. Her mother just lied to her every single day, lied to her entire family. I mean, talk about low level. It doesn't get more low than that. And like I've been saying sporadically throughout this little segment here, that child abuse is just like, I don't think you can get your wings in Valhalla at that point. And to me, also, the serial killer that just killed my whole family, this serial child abuser mother of mine comes back around to make sure the abuse, puts the nail in the coffin of the abuse for the grandchild, abused the shit out of me. I mean, that's a crazy story. I mean, that's fucked up. Never, you know what I mean? And a lot of people tell me that's fucked up, and I can't remember most of it, because really, the fucked up degree, layers of the onion, you don't even know. Like, they were fucking drugging us with pill full of drugs, a cup full of pills every day. Then they would fucking blood test us to make sure we weren't hiding them under the bed and shit. It was fucked up, man. There was mountains of child abuse going on in those places. They're all knocked down now. That shit, we didn't get a Kids for Gas documentary like Philadelphia did, or Pennsylvania, did, when I was there. I think it was actually Pittsburgh that it happened. Kids for Cash. Look that up. Anyways, they did that to me and thousands of kids that are still in the system today. They never got free to tell this story. So, it's crazy too, because I never would have came on any videos. I only came on videos because I had no other choice. Because I couldn't talk to this kid, but I do love and care about her, and she was guided by a demonic, fucking selfish black hole demon who deceived her, and you have to unravel that shit. And if you take life head on, you'll figure that out. You have to unravel that shit. And so, one day, sooner or later, it's holding you back until you do. The truth will set you free. That's true. And so anyway, and then now I'm seeing in all the ways how stupid I have been for not realizing that it's not your responsibility to one individual. It's your responsibility, cut, period. It's your responsibility to the world. You get strong, you help others in a broad spectrum way. There is no strings attached. You just want to see everyone win, and you give the goods for them to do that. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to get out there and do your artistic expression in martial art or physical or whatever that's going to make that print on the world and inspire. Everybody running with me will take a bullet for me, or I don't even want them fucking near me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I run my thing. And so I'm very exclusive. I'm very one-on-one with people. I'm not really for the crowd. I, by principle, really don't talk to the fan club. I'm not, I'm very, very surgical in what I'm trying to do, and I like that, and I respect everyone else's modalities, you're not gonna catch me. I keep it moving. I stay in the lab. I stay focused. I stay diverse. I stay constantly learning, you know what I mean, to catch me in any, and I want my success across the board, right, in every case and category. If you catch me in any field, I'll shake your hand. I will appreciate that, because you're showing me something, and I'm here to learn. Okay, so much love. Thank you for your support. And if you would like to get on the program, there are 6 people on it now. This is the beginning for me, but I know that my program is way strong, and I know that I have overcome way hardcore stuff. Now, of course, I'm only telling the story because I want you to know me. I want to give you the real me, and give you my resume as far as overcoming life's challenges, to let you know that I'm qualified, and that I do live the life. And we have a mastermind, all in within mastermind. I have a interview channel, which is Old School Gym Killers. And I have a diet study, which is Nutritional Diversity. For the hardcore, we have another group called VoodooBreaker, and that's VoodooBreaker.com. So I hope to see you there. And for kids, we are building a program for kids called Samurai Life. I will check that and put the link in because I'm not sure. But we have a program for young people to get young people started in this self-development construct that we have, that has meant so much to us, has meant just absolutely everything to me and the people that I run with today. Thanks. Get out there and kill it.